We know where we are. We're Africans. We live in Africa, and every time you talk about Africa, you're talking about arable land. What it means also is that we can convert that into wealth. So if you're talking about agriculture as springboard, you should go beyond agriculture, because first we must be Africans. We can't pretend to be to be any other group. Sorry, we must take value, and pride in our simplicity. We're very simple people. We must, come with our shared beliefs. We must come with our passion, our compassion. We must improve our lives for our people. And our people I'm talking about are those smallholder farmers who have become trapped in their environment. Everybody who has been talking today, the lady who talked about women, about technology, the gentleman who talked about Singapore and all. What we have in Africa is agriculture, but agriculture cannot serve itself. That is why, first and foremost, becoming a springboard goes back to what everybody has said too: education. We need to bring farmer education to the fore. Stop thinking about getting the first degree first before you begin to turn into farming. It doesn't really matter. What you need is to educate the farmer based on African culture, based on African content, on what they could do to match with the rest of the world. Because if we don't do that, if we don't work together with partners, stakeholders to create value for our smallholder farmers, we're wasting time. There's nobody who will go to till the ground for us. They will be there, so they should know first and foremost what it is about, and then improve on the systems that they have been used to traditionally. So we must also celebrate the diversity of our ethnic foods. Every country has food, all types. But you find that if you go to Accra, the same ingredient you use for a type of food in Nigeria will be used for types of foods, different types of foods in Ghana, in Liberia, in Senegal. So we must be able to look at that very well, celebrate our diversity of ethnic foods, African ethnic foods. When we do that, people recognize us. We can't begin to compete with other parts of the world. We can't begin to grow wheat here, for instance, because we can't. But we can grow cassava, turn it into high quality cassava flour, and then export it as alternative for wheat flour or for potato flour. So what we must do, if we have to become a springboard, everybody talks about the future, the farmer will be rich in Africa. The farmer won't be rich in Africa if we leave them the way they are now. We must continue to seek local and global talents to help originate deals and transactions for African agricultural business growth. So we must move from agriculture to agribusiness to agropreneurship to agro-industrial development. So if we are talking about the future, high-speed development for Africa, we must invest in high-speed training. We must invest in content that will be relevant to these farmers. And remember, these farmers are just farmers. They are aggregators. They are logistics providers. There are warehousing people. They are, and so on and so forth. So we have to go through the entire chain to make sure that when we are ready, when we say from farm gate to fork, we are talking about every individual who is involved in this trade being given the opportunity to up their game, to become experts in their own aspects, so that by the end of the day, you can create opportunity for them to compete. Competition is the word. The lady who spoke about technology, in India, the average farmer now knows what the price of his local commodity is globally. There's something they call the e-chopper. They use it to know. The farmer now knows that nobody can come, to him to cheat him, with low pricing. So they can afford to say, no, I won't sell now. I can wait for when the price is right. Now, if we look at, I'm going to take this, very quickly so that we can find discussions.